Okay, the glow up is real, y'all. Went straight today. All right, time to go to LA. Hey, great day, y'all. So I have made it down to LA County because I no longer live in the county for my hair appointment. I've actually been down here for about an hour and a half. I was actually able to take the fast track. So it's really tricky. Like if I leave like 30 minutes later, it would have taken me an additional hour. Y'all already know how morning traffic work. And where I live at, kind of like by the mountains, a lot of people out here move into the suburbs area, but then travel down to LA to work, you know, if they still go to an office. And so it's hit or miss, but I just wanted to be here on time this time because I do have to be somewhere at 10. And last time I left like literally 15 minutes too late and I got here 45 minutes late. You know what I'm saying? And so what I did just to be more productive is I went over to Starbucks, grabbed me an Impossible sandwich, grabbed me some hot chocolate, and I pretty much just sat in the car. I worked for the entire hour. Some of the things I was able to knock out. I've been having some troubleshooting issues with opening up a new bank account, just more financial stuff. And I'll probably do a deep dive or just like an overview of like different accounts that business owners could have. I'm not a financial advisor, but these are things that I've been taught upon. So I like one particular account that I use that has like no minimums outside of like keeping at least $1, you know, in there. They have no fees every month. You do get a higher percentage of interest. It's American Express business checking. They now talk to QuickBooks, which they did not do before. And so at one point I was using it when it first came out, and then I stopped using it because, you know, for tax purposes, my CPA needs to use, you know, like QuickBooks. And so I've been troubleshooting with them because for one of my businesses, they're giving me a hard time on the internet with being able to open up secondary accounts. And I prefer to have money allocated to different accounts for various things. For example, if I run Facebook ads, I want the money to be taken out of one particular account. If I have deposits, I want the money to be taken out of a particular account. So I'll go over all that in like a different video. But I did some troubleshooting around that. And then I did like I ran payroll. What else did I do? I typed out a quality assurance activity that I'm going to do with people today for the training. It was in my computer. We didn't get a response, so I'm just going to go ahead and send them what I have, and then we'll use that. And just did like some other like check off list items. My son is getting ready for picture day, so I'm ready for my husband to like text me so I can talk to him. But outside of that, had a smooth drive out here, no traffic, clearly because I took the fast lane. And I'm about to pull in, get my hair done. Whoa, big dip. I'm gonna pull in here and get my hair done and be ready to go. So y'all, next time y'all see me, I'll get probably some back end footage of me getting my hair done. But clearly y'all will see me when it's all the way whipped. We gonna bring this hair to life. I think after this run, your girl just gonna go back to potentially the crochet braids or locks or something because it's way easier to maintain. So I will see y'all while getting my hair done. All right, bye. Magic. Wisdom, still there, but gone. Okay, the glow up is real, y'all. Went straight today. All right, time to go to LA. Hey, what's up, y'all? So I went ahead and got bone straight today. Feeling real cute. She brought my hair back alive to the point where I might even come back and do it again. I was considering actually next time after this round that I'd get crochet braids back. But after talking to her about like some scalp issues, because I don't know if it's like the heat where I live, but just also I have dry scalp, is I'm gonna do like some aloe treatment and just do my natural hair at minimum for a month, and get it done and pull it back in a ponytail if it gets hot or whatever. Because by where I stay at, we stay hot until maybe end of September up to like mid-October. And so right now it's still in the 90s and it's humid. And so, yeah, so I'm filling my hair. I'm on my way to the nonprofit. I should be there at around 10:15. So I'm gonna hit up my admin and tell them I'm running a little late, but really excited. I'm also in the middle of like recording some car chit chats with me. So those are more specific to sometimes mindset, sometimes storytelling. Every single last one has a huge takeaway. And some of them are also like CEO reports. Sometimes if I'm talking about like how much did I make, at the end of last month, if some people are interested. And so let me know in the description box if there are any particular specific topics that you want me to address. And sometimes they're in my car, sometimes in my office or whatnot. But I love talking about how you can increase your profits and leverage your time so that you can build your business around your life and not the other way around. So let me know. When I get to the nonprofit, I'll pull y'all back in and get a little bit of footage, but staff will be there. Sometimes I don't like getting everything clearly on YouTube because they are paying for my time. But I'll let y'all see like the environment and things like that. All right, bye. All right, so here's the training room where me and the staff are going to be. I'm not sure where I'm gonna set up yet, but what's in my bag? Got my laptop. Everything is on Wi-Fi. I usually will take some notes right here. So I'll get my pens. And then I got my water, and that's pretty much all I need. So let's get started. All right, hey y'all. So I am officially done with, I'm gonna say, work, even though I can't take the jacket off. Even though I got like some things. Hold on, y'all. Look, I probably need to put my seat back, but it's like a fitted blazer from Fashion Nova that I've had for years. But I'm done with the training. I'm gonna go home, hang out with my, oh no, my son doesn't get out for another 2.5 hours. So probably by the time I get home, I need to, I'm gonna go order him some Chick-fil-A because he's been asking for Chick-fil-A for the last couple of days. And I don't know, we may not do Chick-fil-A because I actually may eat out today. Typically when I go outside the community, I really prefer not to cook. And what I cooked yesterday was not, I don't even like leftovers like that. So I made some fish last night. Did I make fish last night? Oh no, I made enchiladas. So I actually do have some food at home. So I guess we'll be eating enchiladas for dinner again. So I may, just go ahead and get him his little Chick-fil-A for lunch today, bars. And that's pretty much it. It is hot. His open house went good. The training today went really well. We mapped out some things that need to be in place for a new renewal for a program grant with transitional age youth 18 to 24, where they're going to be getting support to like go into the workforce and finish school and things like that. So we were just looking at, for quality assurance, we were looking at like all of the different variations of charts and what are some things that need to be updated. And one of the things that we highlighted, just looking at, when you go into a season of like so much change at a time, is, you really have to look at also what is the capacity of making all those changes right now. And all of us agreed that this would be the right time of year, even in season, for the company to do all these changes, because they're in the process of hiring new staff. They're in the process of, I'm sure, getting more programs to start either this year or next year. Because to give y'all an idea of like what I mean by programs is that, when someone goes and gets services, nobody knows like how it's billed or anything like that, but there may be, a lot of different, I'm gonna say, funding involved from different resources. And so one resource may fund a program for 3 years, one program may fund it for 2 years. And even though it's funded for 2 to 3 years, it doesn't mean that the program services are going to be for that long. So the phase that we're in right now, why I explain all that, is that there's typically a 6-month, with most of these that I've been a part of, there is a 6-month, let's just call it a planning phase, getting clients or participants. And then there's a post phase where you have to look at all the things that you've done in a short version of explanation. And I'm sure do some type of report, interview clients, look at the metrics, numbers, all that stuff that a lot of people are not attracted to. I enjoy it because these things are tied to funding and they're tied to service. And those are the two big things that I enjoy doing, is providing great service and getting paid well. And so yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but it is a great time to do it only because there's enough room to do it. Even though I know I don't work for the agency, so they got a lot more on their plate. But I told them today, like, I'm happy to help. If y'all want me to start with the planning phase, we can look at other resources and services that I provide. Because this is one thing I do want to share is, like, when you're in your entrepreneurship journey, you never only want to talk about like just the one thing that you do, unless you want to, right? But I'm a very multifaceted person, even though like I may be still super niche to most, right? So if majority of my services is clearly for mental health providers and healers and coaches, people who are in the healing space, I have a segment of my business where I talk about private practice, solo and group. That's 2 different levels. Then I have it where I talk to them about digital marketing, being in the online space, creating digital marketing downloads and things like that. And some of these break down into more specific things. But then I'm also still a clinical psychologist, and being a clinical psychologist leverages me to be able to do these things with these therapists because I have a lot of experience. And so I don't want to negate my license, even though I'm not doing a lot of things as a psychologist, but this nonprofit is one of them. And so what I do is I ask myself, like, beyond doing workshops and trainings, because I'm really focused on one of many and leveraging my time right now, is what are some other things that I can do at this agency that would help them, help the staff, help the clients, especially in my scope of practice. And so don't only be one-sided or tunnel vision and you say this is the only thing they hired me for, but you know that you have knowledge in other areas, especially as they are talking about it, or they are struggling in that area, or you can give them some feedback in that area, or some suggestions or some tips. I just feel like closed mouths never get fed. And this is how I've been able to build multiple streams of income, even as a professor, as a W-2 employee, is that, you know, if I felt like I would be really good at, let's just say, beyond research and stats, I would be really good at actually helping students go through their dissertation process. And so I vetted myself, and I'm like, I want 2 students to walk with them through the dissertation process. One student completed it. The other student, unfortunately, she got laid off. That's another story for another day. But basically, if you stay in the same place for almost 2 years and you don't want to finish your literature review, I don't know if y'all know in the psychology field that professors only get reimbursed, and it ain't a lot at all. Like, most of y'all wouldn't do it. But we do it for the love of seeing people make a contribution to the field, right? That's what you're supposed to be doing. So we don't get compensated though from the school until the student finishes a block. So a block would be the first block is they're done with their literature review and it's submitted so that they can go and collect data. That's a block. The second block may be they gathered their data and they've analyzed their data and they wrote it up. That's a block. The next block may be it's time to defend their dissertation, and they actually have defended it. They've submitted their reviews based off feedback that we give them, and then they finish it. That's a block. So I know that we had a total of 4 blocks. I feel like I'm missing one clearly. But at the end of the day, what I'm sharing with you is that if I've been working with someone for a year and a half, and I know that they are maxed out at their 9-to-5 job, and maybe their personal life, because they shared that with me, and I'm trying to break it down where they can write even 10 pages a month, right? Because a lit review could be like 40 to 50 pages if the dissertation has to be 100, because most of it is going to be appendices and all of your data collection, right? But your lit review, they did have a requirement like 50 pages. So if you have all of these segments and I'm showing you how to rewrite the paper via Google Docs, And all you need to do is let your writing flow versus what I see entrepreneurs doing as well, which is, I don't have the product all the way done, so I'm not going to put it out there. I don't have the product done, so I'm not going to market it. Well, why not? You're still marketing your expertise, right? So, sorry I just got on my soapbox. It's supposed to be a day in the life. So, I'll wrap up my day in the life once I get home and like wrap up my evening. But I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Welcome if you are returning. Make sure you for sure subscribe, y'all. That tells me that y'all enjoy this type of content. Like this video, and you know, start talking to me in the comment boxes of like all of the videos or all of the trainings that I do, because I love engaging with the community, right? Like, y'all my Wi-Fi BFFs. And so I'll talk to y'all soon when I get home. Right now it is 86 degrees. And I know that that means my house is gonna be 96. They always about 10 degrees, either hotter or cooler. So, all right, I'll see y'all in a minute. Hey, what's up, y'all? So I have finally made it home. We are about to wrap up this 2-day day in the life. Psychologist, wife, mom. You probably didn't see a lot of wifely things outside of being a parent, primarily because the last 2 days me and my husband have had totally different schedules as it relates to work. And so by the time that he would have been somewhere in the frame would have been when we were eating dinner, giving our son a bath, doing household duties, laundry, that's my food, getting our son ready for school. Like, we don't include all those things just to like keep my son out of vlogs that it's not related to like travel, you know, just to keep some level of like, you know, what we do with our family a little private. But yeah, he pretty much like stays off the camera a lot. But in essence, like, we do a really good job with the boys of like sharing responsibilities. And so it's still the weight though of having the hat of like me cooking, splitting, cleaning, or if I know I'm home for most of the day, I will do certain things and then he covers it when he comes home. Like, he'll do the dishes at night and things like that. And so I hope that y'all enjoyed just like a realistic, for real 2 days in my life. Now, keep in mind that these things will fluctuate in terms of what I do. But let me know in the comment box if you've enjoyed just rolling the punches with me, seeing, you know, just me shift honestly throughout the day. I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next video, workshop, boot camp, or day in the life. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.